With FlexibleWarrior.com, and our theme is kind of seated stretches that you can do while you're watching some of your favorite sports, including some March Madness basketball. So we covered hips. Now we're going to talk a little bit about hamstrings. So I know flexibility as an athlete is probably not your greatest strength, and that's okay, right? You're just going to stretch and do what you can, never forcing stretches. Get out of your chair, sit on the floor, do a few stretches, 5 minutes or less, okay? So if your hamstrings are tight, we're going to go through a quick sequence, 3 poses that you can do for hamstrings, okay? Again, as always, make sure you're warmed up first, okay? So let's extend your right leg straight. Bring the bottom of your left foot towards your inner thigh, okay? You can have a little bit of a bend in this front knee if your hamstrings are really tight. Turn your chest forward so that your torso and belly button are kind of pointed towards this front knee. Okay, you're going to come into a forward fold, but what I want you to try to do is keep your spine extended where your back straight, in other words. Okay, you might not get very far, don't worry about it, right? If you have a stretch strap or even a towel, this is really nice to use. You can bring it around the bottom of your foot, and that will just give you a little bit more leverage. Okay? If you can reach and touch the bottom of your foot, great. Otherwise, if you don't have a towel or stretch strap and you just want to relax your hands onto your shin, that's awesome too. Okay? 5 breath cycles would be beautiful. Breathing in and out through the nose. Okay? And so you can start to just kind of round forward as you feel the back of the leg opening a little bit. No tension in the head or the neck. Nose is coming towards the knee, but I want you to think about reaching the crown of your head forward out towards your toes. Soften your shoulders, take 1 more breath, and then go ahead and come forward. You're going to take this leg that's folded to the side and extend it out as well. Okay, sit on the top of the sitting bones, so the spine is extended, the heart is open, and you feel the tailbone straight down into the floor. Reach up to the fingertips, arms by the ears, take a deep breath. And then exhale, fold forward. Again, if you can't touch your toes, don't stress about it. It's not important. The hamstrings are strong. Flexibility, again, might not be your greatest strength. But if you have a stretch strap, you can grab onto that, or a towel, again, works great. Again, try to keep the spine extended for a few breath cycles. So that just means try to think about pulling forward towards me with your chest. Send your tailbone out behind you. Okay, that keeps your spine a little bit more extended and not so much rounding in the spine. And then as the backs of the legs start to loosen up, you can fold forward a little bit more deeply. Again, don't worry about how far you go. Just stretch till you feel, that comfortable resistance. No forcing. 1 more breath. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, folding, relaxing. If the legs are quivering a lot, you know you're pushing beyond your edge. Okay, that's not going to get you looser or more flexible. It actually creates more tension in the muscle. Go ahead and come out of that. We're going to get a slightly different angle and take the leg out wide for a straddle stretch. You can support with your hands behind you and gently push yourself just a little bit more forward. Again, chest is open, spine is extended. Take a deep breath. And then as you exhale, you can just walk forward to wherever you can comfortably go. A couple breaths. If you can work the forearms down, great. Again, that's not necessarily a goal. If it goes there, it goes there. If it not, you let it be where it is. Breathing in and out through the nose for 1 more breath. And then go ahead and support yourself. Come on up. Soften this knee. Bring the legs together. Let's get the whole sequence on the other side. So taking the opposite foot to the inner thigh. Chest and torso forward. You can reach up through the fingertips. Try to get long through the arms. And then exhale, keeping the spine extended, folding forward, and using that stretch strap or towel. And then feeling free to round your spine as you feel comfortable. And so go with it. If you have more range, again, don't force it. A couple breaths. I'm going to move you along quickly. We'll get into straddle stretch on this side, and then I'm going to show you a few ways to do these same stretches reclined. Okay, so folding forward. Again, doing these in the seated position is nice because then you can stay upright and watch all your favorite shows. Elbows softly bend forward, again coming down. Since it's your second set through this stretch, you might feel like you have just a little bit more range, or not. Okay, go ahead and come up. And then soften the knees, bring the knees toward your chest. If you want to, you can do these same stretches. I'll just show you real quick how you can do them on your back. So go ahead and lie back. And you're going to bend up one knee and extend the other leg straight. This is your typical hamstring stretch in a reclined position. Doing it this way, again, you can use a stretch strap, a towel, or an old tie. Of course, then switching sides. And the straddle stretch is nice to do in a reclined position too. So you can do it either without a wall, supporting insides of the knees at the inner thighs, a little bit of a rock from right to left will encourage the legs to open a little bit more. Or if you want to, really nice, I'm going to scooch up here against the wall, to use the wall to support you. And then you can just let gravity pull the legs down so you don't have to hold them in space. This would be really nice to do for like 10 breath cycles. Okay, so try that. And again, these stretches are really ideal to do while you're watching your favorite shows. You really will get more benefit if you can do this stuff daily. If you can take a yoga class once, twice, 3 times a week, that would be so awesome as well. But doing this stuff daily will get you a lot of benefit. 5-10 minutes a day. All right, so thank you so much. I hope you're stretching and stretching your potential. Namaste.